gravity. Go! Go!
Let's go! Let's go! Home run, let's get it.
Yes!
Get him up out Welcome home run in a 10th inning. Let's go, throw your hats up. Look what Pinky got it. They double teaming Trey. Give it to Trey. Give it to Jonte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Trey. Give it to Trey. Shoot the three. Bang! Let's go, man. Stop playing.
Kenneth Clark says, "Hey my friend, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing good tonight, and let's go Braves and win tonight."
Just put Ritter
Evan
in.
Asum says,
For what? Why would you put Ritter in right now? He knows his job is done.
There's nothing finer in the land than a drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan. Let's go. Go, dog. Go, dogs. Go.
Evan Asum
Now you
says,
gonna make me chump. Now you gonna make me chump.
We ain't gonna tiptoe around the issue.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Barbecue and mildew time.
Terry says, "We got to win the series and the next one. Let's go Braves." Sale.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man? On this rainy day, my name is Larry, one half
Terry
of DIXON
says,
WAY. My beautiful
"No
wife,
Drake
Shauna, is the other half,
BSRHP."
and we provide you guys with live commentary all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my white Gators. We appreciate every last one of you guys coming through on this rain delay game right here. It's Arizona versus the Braves, game number 2, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Of course, we're going to look at the radar and figure out if we're going to be able to last. I'm going to hang around for an hour like I normally do. Hopefully, they get started. If they give me any kind of warning saying that, hey, if it gets to an hour, they say, hey, we got 15 more minutes or 20 more minutes, I'll stay around. If it's nothing said, remember, guys, we have a game at 12 o'clock tomorrow. So if the rain persists, we may have a double hitter tomorrow. Just word for the wise, because tomorrow is a 12 o'clock game, like 12:30 or 12:15. So yeah, if the rain persists, they may do a double hitter. But I think they're gonna try to get this in. I think they're gonna try to get this game in for sure. All right. So guys, hold on. Where's my right? We'll say it won't get canceled. Let's do a roll call, man. Let's do a roll call. So we had Jose in there first. Did Shea Miller, Jameson Taylor, Terry, Bright Wolf, 3 Dirt in the building, Kenneth Clark, Evan, Isaac, Raheem, Dudley. Everybody, welcome to the stream. This time, John Brooks in the building. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Woo. Let's get it. George, what's up, George? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Jose, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate all you guys coming through, man. All right, so let's talk about what's going on right now with the Braves. We have not reached 80 games yet, guys. So again, I'm not pressing this right here. I'm not pressing the panic button. But we're about to assess what's going on with the Braves right now. Currently, the Braves record is 27-32. 27-32. Not insurmountable, but we definitely need to get on the right foot. I think the biggest disappointment this season has been how inconsistent our batting has been. It's been really poor to bad. We've had inconsistent pitching, but I think the biggest problem is our batting has been so poor this season that our pitchers are starting to press, you know? And when pitchers press, they give up golf balls. So, yeah, I mean, it's been plenty of times that our guys are going out there and giving us a 4-hit, 1-run game and can't score, you know, or 2 runs, just only give up 2 runs, and we only get about 3 or 4 hits the entire game. Not runs, hits. So, good thing is Ozzie Albies is coming out his slump. He has the active on base streak going right now with 18. So that's either get a hit or induce a walk. So Ozzie Albies, his hitting streak ended, but getting on base streak is still alive at 18. And that's more than Kentel Marte, who slapped 2 home runs against Spencer Strider yesterday. Now, the biggest elephant in the room is the ineffectiveness of Spencer Strider this season. He's 0-4 with a 5.36 ERA. I don't think anyone expected this. No, Bright Wolf, no. If you wanna do the Phillies game, please go check out the homie JJ. JJ does play-by-play with Philadelphia. He got all your needs. Play-by-play with JJ. Make sure you just go to the front page of our YouTube page and click in our trusted content creator section, and you'll see JJ. He's on right now. He's going to have a whole bunch of people on over there. Yeah. I really don't do other people's teams unless it's in the playoffs and we don't really have anything to do. But with how this season been going, well, how we've been streaming lately, man, we always have a stream almost every day. So, no. But if you guys want to check out Philadelphia, any type of Philadelphia type content, check out Play-by-Play with JJ. Excellent content. Excellent content. DJ Shire said, I didn't watch yesterday, but saw the box score. Glad I missed it. Yeah, it was frustrating, DJ Shire. Welcome back to the stream. I see you. This Strider just didn't have it. He didn't have it, man. His slider did not bite. And then I found out that Spencer Strider did not have Tommy John surgery. He had the brace procedure. So he did not have surgery on his arm, guys. He basically had the brace procedure, and I guess it's like 99%. Was it Jake Mastriani or Grant? It was one of the reliable baseball guys on Twitter who put this out. He was like, the guys who get the brace procedure, 98% of those guys never get their velocity back. That's why I know guys are scared of going under the knife with Tommy John, but that is literally one of the safest surgeries a player could get. It really is. I didn't know. I thought that Spencer Strider when he got Tommy John. So I guess he had a brace and let it heal normally. His velocity is gone, guys. The max he can get it to 97. This kid used to get up to 100, 101 on occasion. Now he's maxing out at 95. And the pitches he normally threw are being caught. And the difference between 95 and 80, 89 or 88, from going to 99 to 88 or 99 to 83 will throw you way off balance because you're leaning back on your toes for that fastball, and that slider coming is just devastating because you got a split second to make a decision. Is it a splitter or is the heat coming? And then by the time you recognize it, it's too late. So you just got to pick a pitch and sit on that with Spencer Strider. But that's how his stuff was prior to his injury. Now, I've never heard of a player that's ending their season and getting corrective Tommy John surgery when they supposedly are healthy. But he isn't the same pitcher anymore. Right now. He's not. So, I know a lot of people are saying, hey, why don't we try him as a reliever? Spencer Strider's stuff was special because he could throw 89, 99, sometimes touch 100, but also drop that slider and that curveball at 81 mile per hour. That's a 20 mile per hour difference, man. That's unfair. But guess what? It was a weapon. And right now, that weapon is not in his bag. So, right will say, I was at the game yesterday. Everyone was chanting Fire Snit. They were? Oh, wow. John Brooks said, what is hurting this team is Snitker. We need to stop lying to ourselves. Snit is the problem. Until he gets the boot, this team will continue to have these problems. Okay, on the issue of Brian Snitker, world champion manager of the Atlanta Braves. Brian Snitker cannot hit for the guys. So that aspect of them not hitting, he can't go out there and throw the pitches for the guys who blow saves. But what I will criticize Brian Snitker on is his constant changing of the lineups and his lack of keeping Drake Baldwin in the lineup when he has undoubtedly been the best hitter. After the Dodgers series at the beginning of the season, when he got stolen, like 3 or 4 home runs stolen from him, and he didn't have a hit, outside of that, the kid has been magnificent. Magnificent. Not good, magnificent. One rookie of the National League, rookie of the month in the National League. And it was between him and A.J. Smith-Shawver. To play Sean Murphy 2 out of 3 games and then play Drake Baldwin 1 game is criminal. It's criminal. You have a potential phenom hitter on your team right now. And the only reason he's not starting every game, not because he's a catcher, because you already have a catcher that is getting paid a substantial amount of money. Still cheap, relatively speaking, but he has a long-time contract. You have to ride the hot hand, in my opinion, especially with a team that is struggling mightily offensively, who is not finding any continuity in the lineup, because every time you put Drake Baldwin in, you slap him in the two-hole and then move other players to different areas of the lineup. Though they can't get rhythm either, because you're tinkering. You're going lefty-righty with Verdugo and Eli White. And it's doing damn person a justice or service. These are the type of things that aspirate the add more gasoline to the fire for people saying fire Snit. Now, I know he's searching for lineups. You know what I'm saying? I know he's trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. We're over 50 games in the season. Really, we're over 60 games. Or this is game number 60 right here. So in 20 more games, we can get a better outlook on this team. I still have faith that we can make the playoffs. I do. Are we going to be in that one-game scenario? You win and you get in? Most likely. Most likely. But however you get in, it don't matter. As long as you get in. So, for me, we need at least 5 guys that find their bats again. That way we'll be able to string some hits together, either at the top half of the lineup or the bottom half of the lineup. When I look at a team that's one game ahead of us, well, 2 games now in the Arizona Diamondbacks, when I look at their lineup, we can look at the lineup right now. Profar will start when he comes back, in my opinion. Unless the Braves are just going to trade him. I would not be surprised if the Braves trade him. But if he's on the team, he's going to start. Okay? But, fair enough, he did not start off hot, guys. Remember, I think he only got 1 hit in that San Diego series. And I think 1 hit, and I think he had like 2 or 3 hits on the West Coast trip. So that's very disappointing, considering he was a San Diego Padre, and then his rival was the Dodgers. So that's kind of disappointing. Any news on the delay? As of right now, no. As of right now, no, Monkey Business. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. Morgatron Prime, you also on the stream. I see y'all. 10 o'clock, want to talk about the trade deadline. Guys, I don't think we're doing anything at the trade deadline. You want to know why I think that? Because I feel like when Alex Anthopoulos doesn't move, it's not just at the deadline if he was going to try to correct something. Look, we got a whole bunch of long-term contracts on this team. We're not really going out to fix something. Now, will Bo Bichette or Tovar from the Rockies be a great pickup? Yes. That's on everyone's wish list. Is it going to happen? Most likely not. Guys, if we were ever going to make a move, it would have been in 2023. We had the best offensive team in MLB history. Home run wise. and scoring wise. And we did not make any moves. We stood pat because our roster is our roster. So for me, any move that we make is going to be a dollar store move. We're going to be trying to get an Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Rosario. We're going to try to be getting a Jared Kelenic type. A type like that to see if we can get lightning in a bottle. It worked in 2021. That is the MO of Alex Anthopoulos. That is the MO of Alex Anthopoulos. He's going to try to go to the bargain bin, pick up somebody who is talented but isn't playing well for that team. Maybe they need a change of scenery and hopefully catch lightning in the bottle. That's what happened with 2021. Unfortunately, we didn't retain some of our players who were key to that run. Thus, we're struggling now. Eddie Guerrero. I wish we had Eddie Guerrero, the great wrestler Eddie Guerrero. Bright World said, why haven't we fired the hitting coach? Because we fired the hitting coach. We fired Spawn, who led us to the #1 offense in Major League Baseball history and led us to a championship run. We fired that guy, brought in a new guy. The guys are still batting bad. It's not on the hitting coach, Bright Wolf. It's not. It's these guys that got to perform. It's the guys in the dugout got to perform. Plain and simple. If you hire Chipper Jones is not going to fix these guys. Okay? Right now, it's all mental. So, we know they had the talent. Or we hope, you know what I'm saying, that they can rekindle that. I'm not asking for 2023. But we need to see some semblance of a Major League Baseball lineup. Because right now, everybody, look, I'm going to show you guys. Georgia fan said, if anyone needs to be fired, it's Snit. Snit will never be fired. Guys, Snit is going to have a statue outside next to Bobby Cox. Y'all do understand that, right? He won a championship. Now it might be shorter. He has been here as long as Bobby, just not in the managerial stage on the major league level. He was in the minors for a while. He was our third base coach of the 95 championship. That's when he had a mullet. Well, monkey business. Everybody contract year is so far off in the distance, it don't even matter. If that's the case, then nobody's ever going to hit. If that's the case. I don't think that's the case, though. You see, Ozzie Albies is coming back around because Ronald Acuna Jr. is back. So he's coming around. It's slowly but surely. That's why there's 162 games in a season, guys. That's why this is not a 17 games year. You know, this isn't even 80 games. This is double what the NBA does. So, yeah. And it's a game every day. So, about 5 days out of the week or 6 days out of the week. Most times. Yeah. Morgatron Prime said, bring back the mullet. Ronald and Sale are the only guys giving the 100 and 100% of the time. Yeah. The heavier rain seen out toward Athens. Awesome. Oh, Terry is talking about a huge move. Terry, do you think now we talked about this before, and we know how baseball trades work. Most of the time, baseball trades are for prospects, not for dollar, player for player, like the NFL or the NBA. No, like the NBA. It's not like that for baseball. You know that. It's the same way if we wanted to go get Bo Bichette or Tovar. You know, they're going to want a top prospect. Are you giving up Waldrop? Are you guys giving up Waldrop for Tovar? Yes or no? This is only his second season. Are you giving up Waldrop for Tovar? JK is a bargain, is the bargain barn that I was talking about, Terry. Yes, we had Craig Kimball. Yes. We should bring him up. I don't know what the problem is. Him and Uncle Jesse need to be up. Monkey Business said we need prospect, not older players. Georgia fan said we can't trade Murphy. Why we can't? Why can't we trade Murphy? Murphy contract is really cheap. Murphy is the type of pick if someone needed a catcher, a defensive catcher, they say, hey, maybe Murphy need to come back to the American League. Then that could be a move. Here's one in the pitch. Terry said, I'll give up Waldrop for Bo or Hensley. I agree. We're on the same boat with that, Terry. I agree. I 100% agree. I think we know what JK is. I think we know JK is a utility guy. Right now, he's just a utility guy. Plain and simple. Drafted high, high potential, never panned out. And that's what happens in baseball. You know? Yeah, Snit is managing like we're up 10 games. And I see the crew out there raking the water off the tarp right now. So, looks like the fans are coming into the stands too. So, the rain should be getting lighter. The rain most likely is getting lighter. The grounds crew is getting ready to fold. Look like they're getting ready to fold this thing in half. Oh, no, they're walking off the... Oh, my bad. They're walking off the field. My bad. I thought they were all getting lined up, getting ready to fold it in half. I did see them squeegee the water off of the tarp. They were squeegeeing it and blowing it with the leaf blower. So, yeah. Guys, let's look at team averages, guys. We got Ronald Acuna Jr. ain't played in a year. Batting .342. Okay. Now, next, Austin Riley. Most likely our best candidate to make the All-Star team, Austin Riley. He'll be our lone All-Star. Because, you know, they always give one All-Star to every team. It's a little league effect. Austin Riley will be represented at home. He will be the only one represented at home. And if that's the case, I highly doubt I stream the All-Star game. Just forewarning, guys. I would probably do the baseball draft if we didn't have anyone starting over the All-Star game. Maybe home run derby, depending on if one of our guys get in the home run derby. Larry, okay. We drafted that one starting pitcher last year. Yeah. I forgot his name. He's been struggling, but he was like the number one pitcher in high school. So, hey, he's young, man. I'm not worried. I'm not even thinking about that kid until 3 years from now. 3 years from now, talk to me about that kid. There's been too many rain delays this year. Not as many as last year. Last year we had postponements, not just delays. It was real bad. What about the home run derby? I don't know. They haven't announced any Braves in the home run derby. Maybe Marcel Ozuna, I don't know. Mogi Business said, this is exactly why we need a roof over the bit. No. Baseball is meant to be played outdoors. You're never going to make a roof high enough that somebody's not going to hit it, foul ball off of it. Then you got to have stupid rules about, well, if it carry them off this, then you can still catching it out. If it carry them off of that, it's just out of bounds. Like, no. There was rain delays for over 100 years. We'll be all right. Now, if you're in a cold weather area like Minnesota, I understand it when it's cold. Yes, you should have a dome. I can understand it in Florida because it's a tropical area and pop-up rainstorms just happen. So Tampa Bay, Miami, I understand it. But overall, nah, baseball is an outdoor sport. I would be so against that. So against it. Kendall Clark, maybe Baldwin should be in the All-Star game. He doesn't play enough games to qualify, in my opinion. He doesn't play enough games to qualify. All right, look like they're preparing to take the tarp off. Look like they're preparing to take the tarp off. Oh, yeah. Let go. Look at the Tampa Bay Rays Stadium. Yeah, it got destroyed by that hurricane. They're playing in the minor leagues right now because of it. Yeah, they got special rules for their stadium. But I think they're building an entirely new top for that. I think they're building an entirely new top. So basically it's going to be a new stadium. I don't know if they're going to update the seats. They should. But I heard it's going to be a 2-year process. And the tarp is moving. The tarp is going to the outfield. Marte and Carrol was the offense last night. Yeah, that's all they needed. Nah, they ain't chalked it yet. Actually, it does look like they chalked it. They haven't chalked home plate yet, but the lines, third base and first base are chalked. I'm looking at it. Wow, they already chalked it. So they were getting ready. All right, they're pulling back the tarp right now. And the entire infield is uncovered now. More fans are in the stands now. So yeah, guys, I would guess 15 to 20 minutes from now. once they pull that tarp back, and they already got the roly-poly out there, they're going to fold it one more time and then put on the roly-poly and set it on the side. Bring out the roly-poly. Go with the badass. Yeah, Terry. All right. So, yeah. Marte, look at Ronald. Ronald batting 342. Then Austin Riley at 275. And then guess what? The bottom dropout. You got Matt Olson batting 240, which is better than what it was before. He's climbing, actually. Matty O is actually climbing. Okay? Marcel Ozuna hanging out around that 280 part. So he had dipped all the way to 260. Now he got his average up to 278, 280. He's hanging around right there. Still solid season by Marcel Ozuna. Even though he has lost all his power because he got that problem with his hip right now. Okay? All right, they about to pull the roly-poly out. All right. Yeah, they pulling out the big Scott's tissue roller to roll up the tarp. All right, so then you got Ozzie Albies, who definitely raised his average up to 235. But again, we're talking about guys who are batting 235 that are on the come up. Like Ozzie was at 202. So he's raising his average right now. Verdugo started off red hot. Now he's about mid, batting 252. Sean Murphy, who's in today, going to play two more games, and then Drake Baldwin, he's batting 221, and that's up from 210. So he's up about 9 to 10 points, but again, he's batting 221. Tricky Nicky, who started off hot too, him and Eli White, has cooled off a lot. He's batting 236. And Money Mike is batting 231. Can never get, at the beginning of the season, he was hot a little bit. Snit started moving him around, try to put him at leadoff. You know that doesn't work. He's not a leadoff hitter. Not anymore, because he swings for the fences. He's uppercutting the ball too much. I'm sure his pitching coach has told him that. All right. And Money Mike is going to bat 9th today. So, conversely, let's look at the Diamondbacks, who are one game ahead of us. We came into this series tied up. Look at the Diamondbacks. Marte, 294. Then Carrol, 262. But he got 18 home runs. He has 18 home runs. Yeah, Verdugo, Allen, Mike. I mean, Tricky Nicky is below mid right now. Verdugo and Mike are mid. So, but Tricky Nicky is our best bunter. So, we like that out of him. Carrol got 18 home runs, so he's offsetting, you know what I'm saying, a mid-type batting season for him, because he's normally batting around 290 to 310 or something like that. Gurriel is having a bad season, and he's batting 251. That will be in the top half of our batting lineup. All right, then you got Suarez batting 231. Then you got Graycheck at 268. You got Naylor batting 292. You got Moreno batting 282. All right, Taiwan, okay, that's back down to 223. And then Perdomo batting 276. So even with a team that's comparative to our record, they have more guys closer to 300 than we do. They just do. So again, I was listening to 92.9 The Game when I went out and got the families a little something to eat. And the guy that was on in the evening, he was like, hey, the Braves need to move Spencer Strider to a reliever role. And I disagree with that because what's going to change with Spencer Strider if he goes as a relief pitcher? He's not going to get his velocity back. He's not going to get control of his slider back. It'll actually be worse if you made him a late inning pitcher. He needs to figure out how to adjust to his new world of only being able to max out at 96 mile per hour. Now it's not nothing to sneeze at, but it's not the uber overpowered pitching that he had prior to his injury. And guys, he let it heal. He did not have Tommy John surgery. He had the brace rehab. So he let it heal on his own, and he don't have the same velocity. He just don't. Terry saying the update to 820. Woohoo! Let's go. All right, so we're about 30 or 28 minutes away. We're like 28 minutes away. Okay. I'm cool with that. FR, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I see you. All right. So, yeah, even looking at, teams like the Diamondbacks, which everybody coming into the series thinking, hey, we need to sweep them or at least win 2 out of 3. Guys, at this point, I'm not going to overlook any team. That's even the Chicago White Sox, because they swept us last season. The Braves are in a position they cannot overlook anyone. They can't play down to anyone. Because eventually it's not playing down. Eventually we're just going to say, hey, this is who the 2025 Braves are. So let's don't reach that moment. All right. The Try Hard. What up, man? Yeah, it's a rain delay. How you doing, Try Hard? Welcome to the stream. Sounding for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. My name is Larry, one half of the DIXON WAY. My beautiful wife, Shon's the other half. We provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife, Gators. We appreciate every last one of you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoy the commentated content. If so, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding. To get all our latest videos. All right. Look like they're realigning. They're doing they're working on the mound, working at home plate. They're also spraying the they're actually spraying the infield. Wow. Yep, they're spraying the infield right now. Infield dirt. Now, on the injury bug that we have, AJ Smith-Shawver was a huge blow to this team. Not only morale, but their pitching staff. He was dealing until he wasn't. I feel sad for the kid. Back-to-back years with injuries. Hopefully, you know, he going to get Tommy Johns. Because, again, guys, that brace technique, guys normally don't gain their velocity back. They normally don't gain their velocity back, and they're never the same. So, hopefully, knock on wood, Spencer Strider will be the first to break that curse. Oh, my goodness. They just showed Money Mike catch against Washington with Grant Holmes pitching. Money Mike, just wow. Just wow. All right, we got Chris Sale coming on the bump tonight, guys. I know Kelly pitching. I don't care. We got to win this game. Kelly is 5-2 on the season. Chris Sale is 3-3. We definitely got to do something tonight. Got to win the next 2 games to win this series. Have to. Got to have it. Can't fall further and further down. We can't be free falling. Well, I'm free. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Free falling. Appreciate you, Carrie. Welcome back to the stream. I see you on X. That's kind of you. Appreciate you something too. Welcome back to the stream. Guys, make sure you check out One Time for the Fan. I do. You should too. Link is on the front page of YouTube. Got some great content over there with Carrie, Jack, and T. Will. Wow. As Terry and as Jack and T. Will try to teach her the ways of the petty. All right. So yeah, I firmly disagree with Hayward not playing today. Excuse me. Drake Baldwin not playing. Strongly disagree. I mean, the kid is National League Rookie of the Month, and Snit want to play him every third game. It's got to cool that kid off. That's going to be a dang on shame. Yeah, they got the start time up on there. Yeah, both managers are looking at it now. Mm-hmm. All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to get me a drink. And let's give a shout out to our friends at Fanatics. Let's go.
The DIXON WAY are officially partnered with Fanatics. Fanatics is your one-stop shop in providing officially licensed Atlanta Braves apparel and merchandise. So if you're looking to buy that new Atlanta Braves fit, please use our affiliate QR code or click the link in the description to make your purchase to directly support our channel while looking good doing so. Thank you, and go Braves! The DIXON Way are officially partnered with Fanatics. Fanatics is your one-stop shop in providing officially licensed Atlanta Braves apparel and merchandise. So if you're looking to buy that new Atlanta Braves fit, please use our affiliate QR code or click the link in the description to make your purchase to directly support our channel while looking good doing so. Thank you, and go Braves! The DIXON Way are officially partnered with Fanatics. Fanatics is your one-stop shop in providing officially licensed Atlanta Braves apparel and merchandise. So if you look.
All right, thanks to the beautiful Shonda for cutting that excellent promo. Again, man, you guys want to help support the stream? Make sure if you're going to get a new fit to use our QR code or the link in the description to get your stuff from FanDuel. For Fanatics, excuse me. Yep. You can look good while helping the stream directly. We appreciate you. All right. So I guess I will start I'll start the TikTok when the game actually starts. So yeah, still storming at the crib, but looks like the game is gonna start. So just forewarning, hopefully, we don't lose any power or anything like that. That's FYI for you guys. John Brooks says, no, my bad. Hold up. Let me see. John Brooks said, Larry, you can thank Snit for Drake not playing. The kid is a huge help, and Snit isn't playing him here. Goes further to my point that he doesn't know when to play the best players. Look, John Brooks, I'm not going to disagree with you on that. All I can tell you is Snit will never be fired. And, yeah, he is playing Sean Murphy because Sean Murphy is the veteran. He's one of Snit guys. And that's just the way it's going to go. But in my estimation, I feel like the kid has earned to be playing 3 out of 2 times every game. Really need to be playing all the games, and then like Sean Murphy come in like every 4th game or something like that, depending on if it's like a big series or not. Also, the argument about, well, Sean Murphy has a better arm than Drake Baldwin, and that's why Sean Murphy is still starting the majority of the games over Drake Baldwin. I say poppycock because yesterday Drake Baldwin showed off that arm and threw out 2 people. One at second base with a beautiful dime, and then another when the guy got a little too far off lead off of first base and quickly throw it to first base and throw him out too. So Drake Baldwin flashing the leather in the bat, Who is so when I look at I think Drake being at number 2 is excellent. I would not have I would probably have, Ronald, Drake, Austin, Big Bear, Matt Olson, Who would be next after that? Probably Ozzie Albies, Verdugo, Tricky Nicky, and then Money Mike. You don't remember seeing all those flags before? Guys, it's Lou Gehrig Day. It's Lou Gehrig Day today, guys. I don't know if you guys knew it or not, but it's Lou Gehrig Day today. Okay? Yeah, I like the right, left, right. Yeah. I want it to be hard for opposing managers to come in and say, guess what? Man, it's really hard coming in and trying to bring in a certain reliever against the Braves when I can go right, left down my lineup and have chemistry with it. But every time you put Sean Murphy in, you move the lineup around. You know, like when Drake Baldwin plays, he moves into the 2-hole. It throws everything off. You see what I mean? So, I don't know. Ronald, Drake, Riley, Olson, Ozuna, Ozzie. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yep. Doc Cards, what's up, fam? Uh-oh. Doc Cards coming in hot. He says, I hate to say it, but hey, man, whenever you start your sentence with, I hate to say it, Doc really don't hate to say it. Doc, don't say I hate to say it. Just say, I think we're going to be sellers. Don't say I hate to say it, because it makes it sound worse, brother. It really makes it sound worse. I hate to say it, but you see what I mean? That's what, like, hey, Larry, man, I think the Braves going to be sellers. But when you say it, I hate to say it, but it's like, uh-oh. It's like, uh-oh. It's like, uh-oh. So, Ozuna, Iggy, Murphy, even Sale. I can't see them getting rid of Chris Sale. Doc, not this year. I think Chris Sale's going to retire here, first of all. Second of all, his contract is so cheap that it don't even make sense to trade him. You see what I mean? Like, his contract, they got Boston to eat half of his contract. So the production we're getting out of him, you're not going to give that up because A, Spencer Strider is not himself. Okay? And A, we don't know if he's going to be himself ever again. He might need to go get Tommy John just to regain his velocity. Because right now, his velocity is gone because he had the brace procedure instead of Tommy John surgery. He has lost 3 to 4 mile per hour off his fastball. Thus, his slider has lost some bite also. At least early in the season, that's what I'm seeing, guys. That's what I'm seeing. Strider got to get control of his slider right now and his regular curveball before he try to knuckle curve. Knuckle curve is something you got to grow up with. You just don't gain a knuckle curve. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anyone that didn't have a knuckle curve coming into the majors that just developed one. Even if they didn't throw it early on in their career, they always had a knuckleball. A knuckleball is something you don't learn. It's something you already taught and you grew up with for years. You don't learn the knuckleball. In my opinion, I don't think you learn the knuckleball in the pros. Yeah, in 10 minutes? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, today is Lou Gehrig's day. And that's for ALS. D. Carroll, my bad, I ain't see you. Don't forget about Profar. He's supposed to be back a big part, but well, see, here's the thing with Profar. He can come back and he could help, but he's ineligible to come back for the playoffs. So it would definitely welcome him back. But with the thing doing with performance enhancing drugs, I would not be surprised if the Braves trade him. I wouldn't. They're showing a game right now with the Braves versus the Washington Nationals, and Orlando Arcia was still on the squad. Yeah, Lou Gehrig was 38, still playing. Still playing. That's the only thing that really forced him to retire. You know? Said the Mets and Phillies are looking scary. Yeah. Yeah. The Braves are gonna, I mean, the way the Braves are gonna make the playoffs, they gotta play in that 1-game series. Most likely. They're gonna be on the road for the entire playoffs. But hey, win and you in. That's all that matters. Win and you're in. Another thing that's real particular. Verdugo has 0 home runs. 0 home runs. That's strange. Yeah, not gonna trade a guy we haven't seen play 10 games this season. Facts, right, Wolf? Facts. Yeah, he's known to be a good power hitter too. Yeah, I know. I don't know, Terry. All I know is that um, when I look at this team, I think the biggest issue is our batting, our lack of timely hitting. More so than it is with our pitching, with our spotty pitching. Because at times our pitching has been very good, but we don't get any run support. So, but guess what? Snitker can't go out there and bat for him. But what I will say is, with all the tinkering with the lineups, trying to find the lineup, I think he's doing a lot of guys disservice because they can't get a rhythm. Baseball is all about rhythm. It's all about chemistry and playing off of each other. And when you can't do that, you're not going to have no chemistry. So, I know the garden definitely loved this rain that we had today. Definitely. Much needed. Also, the DIXON WAY pool is going to be here tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing the game at 12 o'clock also, but I got to be on the lookout for delivery. So I may, just pop out for a quick minute, depending on how heavy this thing is. Hopefully they can load it off the truck. Now I can just put on a dolly and pull it up the hill and put it in the backyard. The Bright Wolf says, I'm sick of... It's sickening to see nobody criticizing Montero. Who don't criticize Montero, Bright Wolf? Who don't criticize Montero? Yeah, we're getting above the ground pool. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting one put in up. We had one, a circular one, but now that we got the DIXON WAY garden in the backyard, we got to get a rectangular shape to fit. The round one was taking up too much yard. So we're going to get a rectangular one. Already fixing up the backyard. It's going to, transformation is amazing. Putting down a lot of rock and stuff like that. So low maintenance. Because when we went down there to Orlando for that vacation at Disney World, the place had a pool. So Larry was in that pool. He was loving it. Ever since he left, pool. Because we took down our pool. It was just like, we'll get a new one. We took it down. It's just like, you know what? We can get this to somebody or whatever. The pump didn't work, so they would have to get another pump. It was just like, we threw it away and got another pool. But yeah, this one, gonna make this nice around it. And my muscadines is growing. So hopefully by the fall, I'll have muscadines growing on my muscadine vine. And I could be sitting in the pool, eat some muscadines. Yeah. Eat some bullets. I know, Terry, I know you have. But you gotta ask Snit, you gotta ask AA why they're not coming up. All right, guys, the rain delay is over. Braves are in the white unis. Sasel is up, warming up right now. Everything looks pristine. Pristine. As the Braves grounds crew is the best in all of baseball. All right, and these Arizona Diamondbacks coming up. Yeah, it's much cheaper than getting in-ground pool. Yeah, this one that we got, we had to ship from overseas. But yeah, it has a cover. But Carrie, if you go at Costco right now, wife told me that I think they got some like 16 by 9 or 9 by 16 or 16 by 9 and I think it goes what 4 feet deep. And that's $300 and something. Wish we would have saw that. All right, we're about to start the game, man. Let's go. Chops in the chat. All right, guys. Sisel is on the bump. Appreciate y'all hanging with us doing this rain delay. It's your boy Larry, one half of the DIXON WAY. We got live commentary of the Braves versus the Diamondbacks. Game number 2, we got Sisel on the bump. If you don't know, his maiden name is government name is Chris Sale. We call him Sisel on this stream. All right, Sisel ready. Here's one the pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. What is Blue doing? He got water in his eye for the rain delay. Wrong sounder. We don't want him walking it out. Hold up. There we go. What are you looking at, Blue? 1-1 is the count. That ball fouled off. Here's the wind the pitch. Marte fouled it. Fouled that off. 94 mile per hour straight down the middle. 1-2 is the count. Let's go, Sisel. Let's go. Here's the one to pitch. Ball way outside. 2-2 the count. Terry said, here we go with Blue again. Yeah, we know. Blue don't like us. Blue does not like us at all. Here's the one to pitch. Woo, nasty slider by Sisel. Nasty slider. Let's go. Let's go, Sisel. Stop playing with him. Marte had 2 home runs, back-to-back home runs. Like, oh, my goodness, this dude is on a tear. He was knocking the cover off the ball. All right, here's the one in the pitch. Ball way outside, full count. What's going on, Mark Badger? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Who is the new Suns head coach? I have no idea who that is. All right, here's one in the pitch. And walk it out. God dang it. Oh, well, Chris Sale walked the leadoff runner. Yeah, lead off. Marte is leading off. Okay. I don't know why y'all fired Coach Bud, but whatever. That's championship coach. Cavs assistant? Oh, okay. Here's the one to pitch. Strike. 78 mile per hour slider. Corbin Carrol showing the bunt, but pulled it back. It was straight down the middle. Love to see it. Strider looks frustrated in the dugout. Of course he was. He got yanked. He ain't used to that. Here's the wind to pitch. Corbin Carrol got a hold of one. It's going to the sideline. Foul ball. Let's go. Foul ball. All right, the wind is coming out of left field, going left to right. That might be the wind tunnel of the buildings. 0-2 the count. Here's the wind to pitch. Ball way outside. 1-2 strike, low and outside. The Cavs assistant, okay. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball hit the Chris Sale. Corbin Carrol getting down the line, but he's out. Great defensive play by Chris Sale. So he moved the runner over, running his own second base, 1 out. All right, here's the one to pitch. Ball on the inside corner by the knees. Missed it. All right, Carrol Jr. at the bat, batting .251 on the season. 8 home runs, 33 RBIs with OPS of 7.23. Here's the one to pitch. Got him inside corner right at the waist. Good pitch. Strike. 1-1 is the count. We'll see, JB. We'll see. Here's the one to pitch. Oh, no. Chris Sale steps off the bump. But Ozzie Albies wasn't ready for a pickoff move. Here's one to pitch. Ball inside. I don't know, Doc Cards. Maybe. They could be talking right now since they in town. Here's the one to pitch. That ball right down the line. Foul ball. Also, Riley got it, but it was a foul ball. All right, 2-2 to count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. As Sean Murphy was lined up inside, that ball went way outside. Sean Murphy had to get up and reach. Out of the way. Here's one to pitch that ball, and he walked him. Okay, so 2 issue walks by Chris Sale right now. We got 2 runners on, 1 out. Double play is still in play now. The double play is still in play. Here's one to pitch. Nice slider on the outside corner. 81 mile per hour on 1 account. Yeah, Doc Carr is a little bit ridiculous. Swing and a miss slider. Got in the chase. 0-2 to count. Kind of need him to hit into a double play, to be honest. But if you're going to string out weak like that, then I'll take that too. Here's the one to pitch. Swing, get a miss. Go sit down. Let's go.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down.
This inning is long. One chair in the chat, please. Here's the one to pitch. Slider at the knees, 80 mile per hour. All right, the slider biting. The slider is biting the snake. Gracha up the bat, batting .268 on the season. 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, the OPS at 814. Here's the one to pitch. Threw that slider way deep that time. That was over his toenails. On 1-1 is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the one to pitch. 95 mile per hour. That missed about 4 inches inside. That ball fouled off. 2-2 the count. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Chris Sale. You got this. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Can Chris Sale get through this thunderstorm? Pun intended, since it's been raining. Here's one the pitch, and that ball ripped down the third base line, but it's foul ball. Thank goodness that Austin Riley didn't touch that. Ooh, he raked that thing down the line, but foul ball. Two and two to count. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. High fastball, 97 mile per hour. Love to see it. Get him up out of there. 2 chairs in the chat.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down.
Two chairs in the chat.
Go sit down. Go sit down.
Who is that? Breen McMahon. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate those likes, Breen. Welcome to the DIXON WAY stream on TikTok. I see you. The high stinking cheese. That's right. That's right. Yeah, 25 pitches is bad. But, hey, he got up out of there with 2 strikeouts, so I appreciate it. He come back and have a 7 pitch in it. I trust Chris Sale. Let's go. Pitchers need to learn from Sale. Yeah, I mean, he's the vet. He's the OG of the pitching staff now. He just is. Crazy how Sale can go 92 to 99. That is a good problem to have. Yes, it is. Bot looking nasty here lately. Yes. Doc Carr said this is a must-win series. I agree. Rochelle said we need a dub. What's up, Rochelle? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. The sound for you on TikTok. I see. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. All right, we finally getting the bat. Bottom half of the first inning. Here come Ronald Acuna Jr. All right. That cutter right there, that miss. 1-0 the count. Let's go, Ronald. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball almost hit him. 2-0 the count. That's just a little brush back. Here's one in the pitch. One to go low and away. That's why he brushed him back. Don't want Ronald leaning over the plate. What's up, 100? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Ronald falling for the changeup after that fastball at the knees. Good setup by Kelly. 2-2 the count. Whoa. Ronald almost got hit in the head. And Ronald took a step towards the plate. I mean the mound. Woo, he smelt that ball. That ball went right by his nose. You're going to go low and away. Here's the wind, the pitch. Told you. Struck him out. Told you. Ronald staring him down, though. He did not appreciate that. But it worked to his advantage. So, checkmate for Kelly this time. Here's the wind, the pitch. That ball way away. Here's the wind, the pitch. All right. Austin Riley hits it right to the second baseman. That's out number 2. Nah, he didn't hit him. He didn't hit him. That ball was just coming at his head. All right, here's the one, the pitch. 91 mile per hour cutter. Strike at the knees. Matteo up the bat, batting 240. Average steady climbing. Matteo swing and a miss. Uppercut swing, missed it. He had a beat on it, but just swung underneath it. All right, it's 2 outs. 0-2 to count. Here's the one, the pitch. Struck him out. And Matt Olson knows it. He lays his bat on the ground. And we're going to the top half of the second inning. All right. This is what happens when you don't put Drake in the lineup. You can't see it on the screen. It's right there. But, okay. I'll move it down. Oh, whoops, hold up. Oh, we'll do it like that. All right, that's better. All right, no problem. There you go, Lenny. All right, that's the end of the first inning. Monkey Biz said that's not good. Terry said that was quick. Yeah, unfortunately, it was quick. And Sisel with 26 pitches. We need a short inning. We need a short inning by Sisel this inning. What's up, Lisa V? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. Welcome everybody to the stream. Let's go. Paul Bird back as a sideline reporter. Here's the one, the pitch. That ball fouled off. And Austin Riley giving chase. Oh, nope. Couldn't catch it. All right, so that's a strike. Monkey Biz says it's going to be a pitching duel. Perpetual pitching duel. Here's the one, the pitch. And that ball crushed. Going back. Oh, Ronald got it. All right, cool. Woo. Who? All right, so that's a loud out. Okay. That's 2 pitches. I like that. 2 pitches, 1 out. Here's the 1 to pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Perfect pitch. Thigh high, 94-mile-per-hour. Just tickled the line on the outside corner. All right. 1-0 is a count. 0-1 to count. Here's 1 to pitch. Same location, fouled it off. A strike. 0-2 to count.
Nathaniel Brooks says, "Hello DIXON WAY family, let's go Braves."
Let's go, let's go. V2 said, I can't get happy for this team anymore. I don't know what to tell you. Sean Murphy with the mask off. That's out. All right, it's 2 outs. Let's go. All right. Only 5 pitches, 2 out. I like this. What did I say? 7 pitches inning? That's what we need. We need a 7-pitch inning. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, though, V2. That sounds for you. Bo Meister. Go Braves, baby. Acuna, take them deep next at bat. I hope so. I hope so. Struck. Let's go. Strike 1. 0-1 to count. T. Terry in the building also. This sounds for both of y'all. Welcome to the stream. Let's get it. Here's the 1 to pitch. That ball fouled off. Tried to hit him with the 14 fastball. It was on the 93. Took a little off of that. Here's the 1 to pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty, filthy slider. Go sit down. That's 3 chairs in the chat for Uncle Chris.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey.
What's up, Mr. Brightside? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream on TikTok. Hey, man, I want to thank everybody from every platform, man. We're live on 5 different platforms. That's YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Rumble, and X. Guys, please become a part of the family on every platform. Look in the description. It'll tell you everywhere we at. If you're on TikTok, check out the LinkedIn. It'll have all the links on that. Hey, I said 7. It's 8. I was almost right. But we needed an inning like that for Uncle Sale. J Hub talking about Sale going to be gone at the deadline. No, he won't. We got the Boston Red Sox paying half his contract. It don't even make sense to trade him. It really don't. Only way we trade Sale if we're going to get somebody's #1 prospect in their farm system. That's the only way. I don't see them. I think Chris Sale's going to retire here. He got 1 more year on his contract. He got 1 more year in the major leagues. Oh, B-Mac in the building. Let's go. One of my favorite catchers. B-Mac in the building. Brian McCann took no junk for nobody. Here's the wind the pitch. Ball inside. Good out by Marcel Ozuna. Big old Grizzly. Yeah, I miss Brian and McCann also. Here's the wind the pitch. Straight down the middle. 90-mile-per-hour cutter. 1-1 is the count. Come on, Big Grizzly. Here's the wind and the pitch. Oh, yeah. That's a rocket, but line drive. Dang it. Hit it right where they was at. Dang it. Good hit. But great alignment by the Diamondbacks. That's out number 1. Doc Carr said Javi Lopez for him. See, Terry asked, what's wrong with Strider? Spencer Strider is trying to find himself. He's a new pitcher now, guys. He did not have Tommy Johns. He had the brace procedure. And that ball, first pitch, popped up by Ozzie Albies. That's going to be out. Corbin Carrol calls it off. Pop up. Kelly has gone 1 2/3. Only pitched 15 pitches. That's not good if you're the Braves. Verdugo at the bat. Yeah, Spencer Strider had the brace procedure. So he had his arm in the brace. He never got Tommy John surgery. And he has lost his velocity. And I saw it on Twitter that 98% of the guys who have that type of surgery never regain their velocity. Because they never, properly fixed it. Come on, Verdugo. You got this. 2-1 account. Thank you for being patient. Here's the one in the pitch. Verdugo hit the ball for foul ball. That was ball number 3. He hit it off his shoe tops. We got to be more patient, man. He's looking at his bat because he's looking at it like the bat made him swing. No, you swung. Being impatient because you're up 2-1. Come on, man. Here's the one in the pitch. See, that would have been ball 4. It's full count right now. The exact same ball. He just didn't swing at it. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball on the outside. Call strike. Perfect pitch. Verdugo goes down. He knows it. 1-1. All right, that's the end of the second. We're going to the top half of the third. 0-0. Unguards in the chat. Unguarded. Perpetual pitching duel in the chat. Put infinity sign and a sword. There you go. Do they have the infinity emoji? Is there an infinity emoji? I've never even tried to type it out. Say hello to everybody, baby. Everybody say hello to the beautiful Shonda. There it is, Terry. Yep. That's it. There it is. Infinity Duel. Not Infinity Wars, Infinity Pitching Duel. There you go, John Brooks. All right, let's go, Chris. Warming up, Chris. Yes, I can. Here's the one in the pitch. High fastball. 94 mile power, a little bit too high. Perdomo up the bat. There is game-winning World Series pitching Tom Glavine. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball inside. 2-0 is the count. The retired one, number 47. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike right down the middle. Chris Sale ain't playing with you. 2 balls, 1 strike. Geraldo Perdomo batting .276 on the season. 6 home runs, 41 RBIs with an OPS of .798. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 96 mile power. Way to climb that speed back up, Chris. Love to see it. Here's the one in the pitch. All full count. 3-2 to count. Perdomo, the 9-hole, fast runner. Do not want to get him on base, especially with Marte and Carroll coming up. That is trouble. That is small ball trouble. Here's the one in the pitch. And he walked him. Shane said, our heart and soul of the team are now in LA. We miss Wash. What's going on, Shane? How you doing? Welcome to the stream on TikTok. I see you. Let's tell him. Marte up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball hit. And he's going to advance a runner. Chris Sale covers. Good underhanded throw by Matt Olson. Chris Sale covers first base. And that is a productive out. Small ball team like the Diamondbacks moving a run over. Chris Sale up to 41 pitches. Top half of the third inning. Went out. Corbin Carrol at the bat with 18 home runs on the season. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too high. 2-0 to count to Corbin Carrol. Corbin Carrol sporting that little baby mustache. Chris Sale. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. Slider on the outside corner. Good pitch. Corbin Carrol seeing if he's going to throw a strike. Yes, he did. Lefty on lefty action. Here's the one in the pitch. 3-1 to count. That ball way inside. All right, 3-1 to count. On Chris, being careful. 45 pitches right now. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. 97 mile power on the outside corner. Great pitch by Uncle Chris. Not giving in. Here's one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Go sit down. High cheese, 98 mile per hour. And that's what you do. That's that cheese right there. Let's go, man. Go sit down.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down.
Four chairs in the
Go sit
chat.
down. Go sit down.
Let's go. Carrol at the bat. The purple-haired one. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball hit right into center field, and that's going to score a run. Yep, and that's why you have a fast runner batting at 9. Because if you give up, and that's the first base hit he's allowed today. The only hit he's allowed today is a line drive up the middle by Carrol Jr. God dang it. Good piece of professional hitting. And he's a fast runner. Here's the one in the pitch, and they're going to challenge him. Got him! Got him! Let's go. Let's go. Great job by Sean Murphy throwing him out on a dime. Let's go. Sean Murphy with a great throw. Oh, my goodness. Ozzie Albies actually missed him. Ozzie missed him. Please don't review that. Please don't review that. Terry, Chipper can't make these guys hit. It's up to the players. What's up, South Dog? How you doing? Appreciate all those likes on TikTok. Welcome to the stream. That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Chipper can't make these guys hit. The ghost of Hank Aaron can't help these guys hit. These guys got to do it on their own. Plain and simple. Fred McGriff can't come in and help this team hit. TP can't help this team hit. Players got to step up. Plain and simple. They had a championship hitting coach who helped them win the championship and helped them with the 2023 season, which they were the best offensive team in Major League Baseball history. They fired that guy. So, yeah, they don't need a pitching coach. They need to get right. Plain and simple. Too many walks. 99 on that pitch, yeah. Game is nowhere near being over. Yeah, Chipper Jones was an MVP for the Braves. I don't think it was 90. I think it was 2000. I'm trying to remember without looking it up. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off by Sean Murphy on one account. Here's the one in the pitch. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, Saquon Barkley didn't win the MVP. No running back is winning MVP. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh, he was 99 MVP. Okay, Doc Hart. Thank you. Thank you, Doc Hart. I knew it was either 99 or 2000. I couldn't remember which one it was. But, yeah. 2-2 to count right now, Sean Murphy. Here's wind the pitch. Swing at a miss. Flailing at a changeup. Good pitch by Kelly. That's out number 1. Here's wind the pitch. Tricky Nicky just blew it right past him. 91-mile-per-hour fastball. Straight down the center of the plate. 0-1 to count. Tricky Nicky becoming an instant out. Here's the wind the pitch. Fouled that off. Quickly in the hole. 0-2 to count. All right, 1-2 is the count. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball fouled off. That was ball number 2. Tricky Nicky hit into the ground. Greg Maddux was a Cy Young pitcher. Okay, that's what's up, DJ Shire. Here's the wind the pitch. And Tricky Nicky popped that up. Please go foul. And it's a foul ball. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, that guy caught that ball with the glove. Oh, my nephews. Those are my nephews. Those are my nephews. My nephew Cameron caught the ball. That's freaking awesome. My nephew. That's my nephew, Tyler and Cameron. Oh. And they just lost their father, man. I'm so happy that they got to go to the game. Yeah, my sister's husband passed away. And yeah. My nephew caught the ball. That's awesome. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. He caught, hey man, that one dude about to get hit in the head. My nephew Cameron caught that ball. I am going to text him. I'm using the phone right now for the Twitter. Here's the one in the pitch, Money Mike. All right, so y'all saw my two of my nephews. They had the baseball game. That's awesome. What's up, Justin Nobody? I was like, hold up. That looked like, wow. And then I saw Tyler right next to him, who just graduated from college. So my nephew Cameron caught the ball. The one he hugged was his brother, my other nephew, Tyler, who just graduated from Columbus State. So yeah, we went down there for his graduation, where he was a star. Yeah, love them guys, man. What's up, Soft Dog? How you doing, man? It's the same as the address on TikTok. So just put that in Twitter, and you'll find the DIXON Way on Twitter. So appreciate you. On X, yeah. Yep, you'll find me on Twitter on there, yeah. Yeah, we're getting no hit right now. Yeah, we're getting no hit. At least we're trying to be a little bit patient, but yeah, the Kelly is mowing us down right now, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna come right back. TikTok. I'll be right back. I'm actually finna all right, hold on. Hey man, I saw you catch the ball on the game. I'm commentating. Yeah, I saw it on TV. I saw y'all on TV. I was like, hold up, that's my nephew. Yeah, I saw y'all on TV, man. Love y'all. Have fun at the game. Yeah. Hey, I know y'all play baseball. I mean, y'all got that from y'all mama. It's in y'all blood. Yep. Yep. Let me talk to Tyler right quick. Hey, what's up, man? I saw y'all on TV. I'm sitting here commentating. I'm like, hold up, my nephew's right there. Yeah, y'all was on TV, man. Y'all caught that definitely for your pops, man. I love y'all. Y'all stay strong and make sure y'all call me if y'all need anything. Y'all enjoy the game. Love y'all. All right, bye bye. Yeah, saw a straight catch it, babe. Caught the pop foul. I was like, hold up, that was them straight on TV. So yeah, all right, we back to the game, man. Chris Sale struck him out. Let's go, man. Go sit down. Let's go.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down.
They thought said the Braves been no hit for weeks now. They ain't been no hit, but they've been struggling, and that's why I disagree with the guy on 92.9 The Game when he was talking about the Braves' biggest problem is pitching. No, it's hitting. It's hitting. Because 9 times out of 10, we get great performances. Pop up on one pitch. That's 2 outs already. That's 2 outs already. Sorry about that, TikTok. I called my nephews. Let them know I saw them on TV. So they got the ball. You know, they caught that for their dad. Angels from above. Angels from above. But yeah, we're in the midst of a one-hitter from Chris Sale and a no-hitter from Kelly. On one account right now, Chris Sale dealing, man. Offense need to do something. Here's the wind the pitch. DJ Shire say he heard that Terry McGirt signed a deal with Netflix to make a movie about the Braves. Would they put that money into getting a high-priced player? Would they put that into getting a high-priced player? Yeah, it's a perfect game, I know. Here's the wind the pitch. Swing and a miss. Go sit down. Uncle Chris is dealing. We got to get his man some run support, man. Go sit down.
Go sit down.
Five chairs in the chat, man. 5 chairs in the chat. Let's go. Whew. All right, man. Some way, somehow, we got to get some run support for Uncle Chris, man. He pitching his heart out. He only giving up one hit, a single. And that scored a run. One hit. 2 walks and 1 hit. Wow. Oh, appreciate you, John Brooks. Appreciate you. It just was really cool. I didn't know they were going to the game. Glad they got to do a distraction and stuff, what's going on in their personal lives. But to be commentating and to see your family member in the game is pretty cool. I'll remember that moment always, to be honest. I will always remember that moment. That warmed my heart. For real, for real. All right, we got Ronald Acuna Jr. back up. Here's a wind to pitch. All right, that ball barely missed. Surprised he didn't call a strike. Glad he didn't. One of those account. Let's go, Ronald. Ronald gets right-hand pitching, is batting .444 with an OPS of 1.315. Here's the wind to pitch. Ronald hit that. 1-1 is the count. Fouled off. Hey, man, I think, hasn't Ronald got a hit every at-bat this season? I think he's only went 0 for once this season. Hold up. Timeout by the umpire. Or was it Ronald? I guess it was Ronald. Timeout by Ronald. Ronald for his career has been 313 or 312 in the month of June. All right, that's a strike at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right. Here's wind the pitch. Got him. Wow. Filthy 93 mile per hour on the outside. Got him swinging. Tried to check it, but it was too late. Do I think it's anything about KD with the Hawks? Hawks inquired about KD at the trade deadline. Now they're inquiring about him again. Not sure, but where there's smoke, there's fire. Here's one to pitch. That ball hit right at the shortstop, out. Austin Riley, first pitch swinging and lined out. So it's down to 2 outs. Kelly, it's the bottom half of the 4th inning. Kelly only got 42 pitches. He got a no-hitter going on right now. I need all the mojo to go against that right now. What's up, Oregon State legend? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate those gifts. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate those roses. I see it. That's sounding for you. Is it against the rules of a live stream? What? To do what? I don't show the stream. We don't own broadcasting rights. Here's the wind to pitch. And Matt Olson hits it to the first baseman, and he's out. So Kelly is perfect through 4 right now. Kelly is perfect through 4. A perfect game right now. Riley in the first pitch, dot cards, yeah. I mean, monkey business. Chris Sale is 3-3 on the season. It's not like they've been giving him a lot of run support. Remember, there's several games that he's lost that he went into the 8th inning and it was 1-0. Kind of like this game. Chris Sale has gave them every opportunity to win games. The Braves are just unable to get runners around the bases. That's it. That's it. This team right here, my sister just texted me. My sister just texted me. Yeah. She don't know. She don't know that I already called. But did she text you, babe? Okay. Okay. Deontay London, how you doing, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. What's going on, man? Thank all you guys coming through. My name's Larry.
I'm Shonda. Y'all can't see me, but hey, y'all.
And we're the Dixons. This is the DIXON Way, all about the 8 Sports Talk, where we give you live commentary on all our favorite sports teams, from the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife, Gators. We appreciate every last one of you guys coming through. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this commentary, the content. If so, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding. Get all our latest videos. Yes, sir. Here's the one in the pitch. Marcel sneaking that slider in there, 77 mile per hour. Then crank that thing up to 98 mile per hour. Fastball. Let's go. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 is the count. Uncle Chris dealing. Uncle Chris is dealing. Rocky swept the Marlins. Oh, wow. Okay. No. Bad beating batter. Here's one in the pitch. High fastball, did not go for it. 92 mile per hour. Here's one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 96 mile per hour at the top of the strike zone. Still 2-2 to count. Chris Sale. Here's one in the pitch. That ball grounded in the ground. Chris Sale got it. And that's going to be a base hit. All right, so 2 base hits right there. Infield hit. Hey, no profanity in the chat, Deontay. It's a PG channel. That's your warning. Gibby said, this isn't a slump. Hold up, I'll let Gibby say it.
Sergeant Gibby says, this isn't a slump anymore, it's 224 straight of this.
Here's one in the pitch. I can't argue against it. When we get to 80 games, we're going to assess if was 23 a fluke or not. 2-0 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Let's go. 2-1 to count. Let's go, Chris. All right, the leadoff guy is on. Tawan is up right now. He's batting like 221. 6 home runs, 14 RBIs with OPS of 7.21. So even when they bad hitters, they still got an OPS of 7.21. That ball fouled off. All right, way to battle back by Uncle Chris. 2-2 to count. I agree with that, Gibby. I agree with that. We've been in a year-long slump. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Go sit down. Oh, tip caught. Let's go. Let's go, Chris. All right. 7 chairs in the chat, please. Go sit down.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey.
7 chairs in the chat. Let's go. 7 strikeouts by Uncle Chris. Let go. Here's the wind and the pitch. Strike at the knees. Nasty slider. Perdomo up. He walked. We don't need to walk because he's the one that scored the run. Yep, here's the wind and the pitch. And that ball up, that's a fair ball. All right. So runners at first and second. Went out. Still got a chance for a double play right here. Yeah, the Braves do be swinging for the chop house. They need to swing for the greenery. Like what the Diamondbacks doing. They ain't trying to hit home runs. They're trying to get hits. We keep coming back with more and more hits. More and more hits. Marte up the bat. Here's the wind the pitch. Ball way outside. Got to be careful. Had 2 home runs last night. Marte definitely going to be in the All-Star game the way he's playing. Batting .292. Here's the wind the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty slider. 1-1 is the count. That's why I said, you know, you can't blame, you can't try to switch up pitching coaches. This is on the players. We done switched up a world championship hitting coach. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 1-2 is the count. Yeah. I mean, it's a combination of Snitker tinkering and the offense. They can't find any rhythm because of the tinkering. Swing at a miss. Go sit down. Sit yourself down. 8 chairs.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down.
Sit yourself down.
Go sit down.
Yes, sir.
Go sit down.
And that's why you can't be panicking and changing the lineup all the time, especially when we get healthy. I'm sorry, Matt Olson. Your butt got to sit. I mean, not Matt Olson, Sean Murphy. I don't know why I keep doing that. Sorry, Sean Murphy. You got to sit. You got to sit for the kid. You have to, Sean Murphy. You have to. Yep. Seltzer said even before when he left, it was all between the ears for a lot of guys last year. Where it is this year, too. And Chris Sale hit Corbin Carrol in the buttocks. Bases is chucked with 2 outs. Bases is all loaded with 2 outs. Uncle Chris got to dance through these raindrops. For the thunderstorm. Thunder in the chat. Thunder in the chat. Yeah, Murphy got to sit for Drake. Period. Here's the wind the pitch. And that ball popped up by Gurriel. Yes, and Ronald's underneath it. That's out number 3. Let's go. No harm, no foul. Uncle Chris walking off nonchalantly like I got this. Yeah. So we found, I think we got a semblance of a lineup if Snit would not tinker. But if he's going to do this righty-lefty thing with Verdugo and Eli White, he's going to continue to play Sean Murphy 2 games and then Drake Baldwin 1 game. We're going to stay in a slump. And it's getting to the point that you got to get, look, it's kind of like the Hawks. You got to actually trade people or put them on the trade block to make room for the players you want to play. Like a Yeka Kongu would have never started if we didn't bench or try to openly trade Clint Capella. And that's what's going on with Drake Baldwin and Sean Murphy right now. Drake Baldwin should be starting. Anybody can see that. But the seniority thing is, you know, with Snit, like, oh, well, Sean Murphy just has to start because he's Sean Murphy. But there is a financial part to this too, guys. Orlando Arcia was cheap enough to let go. But that's money on the books that McGurk and Alex Anthopoulos had to eat. They're not about to do it again. They will actively look for a trade for Sean Murphy before that. But to be honest, I think Drake Baldwin is going to be our DH. Either him